Koori Tipene on the 21st of June 2014. First thing I notice, Koori, is that realistically it doesn't look good for you to be wearing non-uniform items. It's not dress code for us to wear a long sleeve shirt and contrasting colours. If you're going to wear something, it wasn't that particularly cold, especially once you get going, just wear a shorter sleeve shirt so you can't see the shirt sleeves exposed. Same with skins on legs. None of the Premier refs that I know will wear those unless they're just coming off their injury. First up, I notice I'm going to probably repeat this because I've seen a little bit of the video already and did a recording. The ball passed behind your back. It happens quite often. You can't make decisions on the play if you don't see the ball. So your direction of the looking and your approach to the breakdown should be that way inclined as it comes out. See, it came behind your back again there. Behind your back again, and see it got dropped. Although you saw that. But just those occasions you're not watching, something might happen. Don't forget the pirouette that I spoke of in the halftime break when I saw you on this weekend. I've seen you do this a few times during your game. You actually position yourself and then you walk around. It's not ideal to move around. You're not getting a stable picture. That scrum was good. Actually, we'll have a process I'll talk through probably sometime during this video. Get your processing more accurate.
How are you, Andrew?
Oh, good, buddy.
Put your video, some of your game for you.
Oh, cool.
So you can, I've got video editing software that I can put coaching comments over.
You'll hear me talking in the background. This is live sometimes.
Yeah.
And Andrew Drin, who's another coach, same level, he's beginning coach, but he's same level of referee as I am.
Does he come on Monday nights? I'll bring a notebook and we'll stick it on that. Sit down and talk with him through it.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether he had a shock or after I was worried about his refereeing with the scrums and the scrums are going backwards and he wasn't pulling them up.
Yeah.
And one kid got a sore neck out of it.
Yeah.
Just up there, you're hearing us talk in the background about you from the previous game that Andrew saw. And there's a concern, and hence why I've actually...
I hate these bike pants. One of the guys wear them, bike pants. I reckon they shouldn't be dress code, I've told my guys not to wear them.
He got rugby boots on this time and he had seen his last one.
So you have the blue players up early there. Should really have been a free kick for him jumping early. Not the knock on. First infringement was the early jumper. And the biggest problem, the focus that we're having on that is that making sure that the early jumper doesn't make the actual thrower throw them not straight. So to stop the not straight, we should ping the jumper, the early jumper, free kicker. I'm sorry, I didn't actually hear your scrum or your pre-match process about scrum engagement. So that's not stable, they only just stopped long enough. I prefer to actually, I go through the process. Yeah, I see there's a bit of a patch in the game that I can do it for you. So I can give you live. Not letting it go on the ground there, but I guess you're going back. Okay, so this is the process I'd go through if I was actually calling the scrum with it. I'd be on the feed side of the scrum, not the opposite side, and I'd be stable. In front of the halfbacks.
10:30. That's my
and controlling the scrum.
Personal, guys. You're talking about my own game.
Called crouch, stable and stationary. Bind, stable and stationary. Set, stable and stationary. You see, I haven't even finished and the scrum's all gone. There's no stability in your scrum. Far too fast.
He's got his arms out, but he's not actually pushing them back.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying down the soundtrack?
So I'll tell you
What we're looking for here is actually your presence on the field.
Yeah, John Ripley was a little bit concerned.
Hey?
John was a little bit concerned.
I said to John, I said I couldn't put a report in about it because I had nothing good to say about him and it would just disintegrate him. But this is definitely a different game to what he did last week. But
yeah, it's good to hear. So Andrew was really concerned. That's why you had me come along to video you, because we obviously feel that you've got the makings of a referee. And
Rory, at this stage, I'd actually say you need to actually be a little bit more urgent around your tackle, get into 45s earlier. Little things like going back to the, I'll put more video voiceover once we've had a talk to you, so we nail down some of the coaching points we need. So we'll look at this probably on Monday with you, to me and Andrew, and then we'll put the coaching points over the video, so I'll post it on YouTube so you can look at it at your leisure.
It's a pity I didn't get to
just
see
a little bit more urgency would be my first thing. What do you reckon, Andrew?
See, that's nowhere near as that
Andrew's
stable.
got that written down.
Okay, that scrum was not
Might
stable.
be your style to be nice and casual, but just little things like they're not the balk of the line out. We've just gone back a minute or two back on this video. I would have actually just, what do you reckon? I would have actually jogged out to the 15 rather than just sauntered out there.
yeah,
Don't hold the game up.
keep running.
Yeah. Andrew's right beside me if you hadn't gathered, Corey. So you hear a bit of this. And then in studio editing, we'll put the voiceover later as well. I actually like to put my guys on my comms gear as well, and I can actually link one of the radios in here so I can hear what they're saying.
The next time I get to see you, I'm hoping that, well, without doubt, I'll put comms gear on you and some microphone. All very lightweight and professional. It's $5,000 worth of comms gear, let alone the camera, the video camera I'm using today. These are all my own gear that I've purchased to put some investment back into referees like you. See, that's miles too early, that Sacred Heart
There's a
guy
knock
should
forward
not have
by
had
Blue.
any chance there. There's a knock on as
Gone for the
well.
advantage on that if it was Corey.
Bit of advantage, could have been no good. Because they haven't even come back to where the line out was.
He's got some feet, hasn't he?
Get with him! Good work. Let's go! Go! Oh, damn.
Actually, we had a bit of a discussion here, at least I did, with Andrew about whether he had the law right. In actual fact, you were spot on.
We missed the start.
Because there was a charge down. It was
Okay,
outside
touching
the
goal.
field of play. There was a 22. Good on
It
him.
was charged down. Charged down, I
Yeah,
think, when
okay.
touch and goal. So realistically,
Charge down.
outside, so 22, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it's... who are these guys? Yeah, St. Peter's obviously
Right,
charged down.
Good work, Sean. Yeah.
So I would have actually been talking more of the players there to roll away or release. Don't have to indicate if you haven't got the time to do so, because further up the grades you get less time. But controlling the game with voice is so important. Makes your presence on the game, and actually just moving out in the field of play so we can get a line down the camera there.
See, they're up early. Yep.
Yep, good. But which way did you give
Been
it?
the other way if Blue went up early.
Yeah. Blue was up early, it wasn't their throw.
Gone free kick, St. Peter's. Yeah, not stable there.
Miles too much movement.
Half the set.
So my process is that I'm thinking in my games at an even high level is and pre-match I actually warn the players. I go crouch, stable and stationary. Bind, stable and stationary. Set, stable and stationary. And don't let them put it in until that scrum is absolutely stopped moving around. Now you should have been cycled round here, and you should have been round on the open side, and you should be behind the halfback. You've been moving now, too late. I want you in their face on the open side when they're going that way. So you're talking to your defenders face to face. You could have, again there, been managing. You could have been yelling out Blue or Sacred Heart, whatever colour scheme, was it red? You could have been telling them to roll away or release. Cut down penalties. And players, if they don't comply, then you go penalties. I mean, if you're watching further up the grades, you'll find they don't talk as much. Don't use that as an indication what you should be doing at this level of game. Because part of your job is actually coaching players out of what they should be doing.
Over! Oh, rip hands!
I'm glad you ignored that. You're on the wrong side here. And you're not watching it. Forget about the injured player. It's not important. It's not important. You can always go back to injury when the game has got a natural stoppage. Unless it gets close and it's a danger to the player on the ground or attendance. he's not really that injured, is he? Even his own coach, whoever came on there to tend him, left him alone after a very short space of time.
I thought you were allowed to jump. Oh, okay, so. Oh, yeah, so you just jumped on the platform. That's
And now your problem is, I guess you're going to give it to Sacred Heart as a put in because they had the ball. Yeah, okay. So look, I know there's no reason why you can't stay in the side of the scrum now because you've got an absolute perfect view of backlines. If they're offside or whatever, there's no reason to go around there. Now you've got your back to the back lines.
It should be stable.
And when it comes out, you're going to have to have yourself pretty well placed so you don't get the ball thrown at you. Oh dear. Exactly as I thought.
Right.
So you can see that coming.
He's not stable in his pitches when he's doing that. He's got a problem maybe.
You're not chasing the ball here, no, that's a bit slow. Urgency, now on to 45.
A lot of people do that.
Spectator, and the ball went behind you.
Hold the mark thinking they'll come back anyway, rather than follow down and get an advantage to
that's what I
play.
probably thought you're doing. You had advantage on and you actually held the mark. Don't do that. Try and make a mental note where the mark was,
These guys are
where the
pushing
infringement
back.
was. Play out the advantage by following the play. Because otherwise, if it gets away on you, you've got a lot of way to catch up sometimes.
It's got
I actually like the way you stand and how your deportment is. It's good. I'm just going to don't feel that I'm actually having a go at you here. What I'm trying to do is actually try and step you up to that next mark. Because I reckon that you look good. Just that I need those extra steps and work on so we'll have a pretty good game. That blue player picked the ball. Oh, okay, he had knock on anyway. Fair enough.
Secure the ball, Sacred forward. Secure it first. That is the rule.
Yeah, it's changed this year.
Another thing I think about is here is actually how you make the mark in the ground for the front rows. I actually make the mark up and down the field and ask the players if they're right-footed to put their right foot left of the mark. So it should be staggered off the mark. So the heads are in separate channels. Well, you should have been cycling around as soon as they looked as though the halfback was going to get it. Look at all these yellow players, all in front of the player.
Yeah, they're on.
Number 7 in particular.
You didn't look to your left.
See, I picked it.
Always try and get a sight on the offsides, downtown kicks.
You should have been yelling out to those players to stop. If they don't, you should be considering offside.
It's real. He's left-handed.
Part-time. Part-timers, don't put in your paycheck today. Now where's he gone? He's going over to the next field or something? I mean, the
I think I
touch.
haven't got a clue what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, so now where's the AR supposed to be? They wouldn't have a clue, would they? They wouldn't have a clue.
We're talking about position,
How
so he
important are
should
you?
have been out
Oh,
on the
nothing.
touchline giving you an indication where the line of touch was.
It's the difference between
He hasn't got a
training
clue what
and
his role was. He just
part-time
thought
TJ.
he's there just to throw the flag out when the ball goes out. I don't know if you noticed that.
Exactly, I guess. Watch the set here, though.
You're far too far back at this setting.
Still
I
moving
want you
around?
sat in the front of the halfbacks.
No stability.
And I actually generally step out to my right when I call blind. And just stand right behind them. You're in the wrong place
Good to
there.
see the blue players keep on their
You're
feet, though.
backed into the defensive line far too early. Should have been facing the attack. Facing
It's
the fence.
good coaching that when you're seeing blue players staying on their feet. Trouble is, if I was their coach, I used to be a team coach type thing, I'd drive them through that wall. That wall that people training players at training times, they hit the wall and just sort of stand over there. It leaves you in a vulnerable position because come game time, they just blow you off it. If the ball's there and there's no opposition, pick the ball up and run. It's what I used to say.
What's your thoughts on the? I was seeing more and more guys going into the defensive
The halfback here had to wait till the scrum actually settled down
Bit early.
and became stable there.
Yeah,
And so I'm seeing not the only one. Like,
that's right.
Oh, good work, Sacred.
Because you can't manage the offsides behind you.
Great work. Forward.
See, he's wrong side there, eh?
yeah, exactly.
Got to get him in the right quadrant.
You had so much work to get over here that you almost weren't in position if they scored a
He didn't
try.
adjust there.
Just way behind.
You could have actually made that a lot
Yeah,
easier on
because
yourself
of it.
by actually cycling round behind the halfback,
That
waiting
break
for
down
his
there, blew one off their feet.
pass out the first five. Then you just
score the
follow
ball.
the ball through between the halfback and the first five. You certainly got the speed. Good on you. But in a higher place game, you might have been pushed to get in a good position to make decisions on the try line. What you're holding your hand out there for, actually. Oops. I say I have a thing about scrums. Tidy scrum, tidy game. That's what we say. We're look at law 20 on scrum, 0.9, and then D. Or E. Sorry, E. 20.9E. The law about balls coming out of scrums or rucks. Players are not allowed to dive onto balls coming out of a scrum or a ruck. A lot of referees don't know the law. Just had to sew a couple of pieces of the first half together there in the video clip. It was pretty seamless. Ball passed behind your back there. Keep your head up. Yeah, look good. Keep yourself looking prim and proper. Maybe that's not the word, but carry your head high.
Miles out of position with the 22 kickoff there.
You hear that comment? I need you to be beside the kicker. So you're looking along the line to see whether his team is onside in front of the ball and he kicks. Have a look at that video again and see where you're standing.
See his position in 22 kickoff.
That's what I was trying to say to John the other day. They just failed to find.
Yeah, that stage you're actually on the opposite side from the scrum of the pudding. You may have a reason for doing that. If you didn't, you should have been on the pudding side, because then you could get your backs to the backs, effectively. So you should have been actually at the feed side and throw the ball back a bit, because there will be protection to the kicker. I need you to sort of, you see how you come off the line out there and you're slow to get away? I think you can just read the play a little bit more and actually move as the play starts to move. Sort of reading the game a wee bit. There's certain referees that are what we call rubber band men. They don't move, and the game gets away like you just did there, and then all of a sudden, oops, I've got to catch up, and it's like the rubber band stretches and all of a sudden comes together because they're having to catch up. Whereas if you're much more fluid, you see the game, you see it starting to move, the halfback's actually pointing with his feet where he's going to pass, you actually run at the same time as he's passing, and it's much more fluid, and you really don't have the same energy output, and it just seems that you got it nice, easily covered. And so there's a lot of players from the Sacred Heart team off their feet. Don't know how that ball was won by St. Peter's there, but hard to see from this distance.